We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Emilio Big Dog, the hurler from the Philippines, gets the start in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of sneaky. He's got that knuckleball in his repertoire, and it's not a full-time knuckleball pitcher. He'll show you a knuckleball at different times at different counts, mainly as an out pitch. When you're down 1-2 or maybe even a 2-2 count, he'll bust off a knuckleball, and you wonder, where'd that come from?
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And when be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Bases are empty, one man out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. At the plate, Dane Denton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike one. And that misses 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in this. Digging in the switch hitter, Gabriel Cairo. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping up to the plate, Rick Hurd. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. White will wait on it. And that's out number 2. So stepping in, Dexter Vaughn.
Designated hitter, Dexter.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Greg Shelton is ready, and he'll take the ball from the... And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. At the halfway point, a manager rouses his team to build on the successes of their first half.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Trenton Thunder and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. At the plate, Damon Cummings, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Set to deal on 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and that's the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Stepping in, Jorge Chavez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder, Chase Bearden.
That's a fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Digging in the switch hitter, Edgar Merced. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hershiser has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Now at the plate, Lane McMillan. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Popped up. Hershiser on the move. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Batting 6.
Stepping up now, Johnny Feliz. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Lopez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Low for ball 1. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. From the belt, the pitch. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. Got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Hershiser is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Fernando Santana, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Front door curve is taken. Strike two. In the air out to right. Cummings has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Damon Cummings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cummings.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot,
batting,
Jorge Chavez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at bat, Tate Bearden, and he'll step off.
Bearden.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Edgar Merced comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Edgar Merced.
Into the windup and the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Jordan comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Striding in, Lane McMillan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lane McMillan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jordan looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career unfolds.
Johnny Feliz is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He'll try again, 1-2. And he got him.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Right fielder, number 3.
Into the box, Miguel Lopez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Harold
Leading off
Smith.
for Trenton.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Harold Smith.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer it. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. In now, Fernando Santana. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. Digging in once again, Damon Cummings. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Now batting, Jorge Chavez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cummings is there to put it away for out number 1. Ready once again, Tate Bearden comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Cummings is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Edgar Merced. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cummings going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied at 1-1. Number 47 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the Yard Goats, number 47.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Harmon Arthur claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hey, Jerry, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot of base to
1-0.
base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Harmons fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box, Charles Dodson. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Catch by him for strike 1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Copley moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now at the plate, Dave. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a knuckleball ties him and knots there, and that's the first out. At the plate, Javier Camacho. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Seymour. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Curveball that time, not even close. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Copley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Carlos Huerta. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. In there for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box now, Justin Quinn.
Third baseman, Justin Quinn.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Settling in now, Frank Hillman. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Lincoln Talley. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here's a high pop-up. Harms is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Byron Gagnon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Charles Dotson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but this is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Gillespie. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Kuhn backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ready for another chance? Ryan Seymour, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan Seymour.
And a ball 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Carlos Huerta. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Swing and a liner. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense. And 6th inning to get the first hit. Let's go, boys. It's getting a little boring. About time.
Third baseman, Justin.
Sacrifice attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Stepping in, Frank Hillman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hillman.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Lincoln Talley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and...
But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Byron Gagnon is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And Bowie is out in front, 1-0. Jordan Lyles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Rod Rowan earns his first win of the season as he racked up